Welcome back to another edition of the Warp Zone. I'm Mellow Joe, and today we're taking a look at a classic game. This one's Kolibri for the 32X. What we've got here is a very weird, very difficult game. This game plays like the Japanese side-scrolling shooter games, so that should tell you right off the bat that it's difficult. Frankly, it's hard as hell. You're going to be hard-pressed to find a shooting game, side-scrolling shooter, that's as difficult as this one. Also, it's really weird because you're playing as a, like, laser shooting hummingbird. I can't make this stuff up. Just look at it. He's shooting laser beams out of his beak. I don't know. It's made by the same people who made Echo the Dolphin. You may remember that one from Sega Genesis, and that was a big hit back in the day. And this one was not that big of a hit, but it's made by the same people, so if you like that and it was weird enough for you, this one might be right up your alley. Now, one of the first things I noticed about Kolibri was it makes great use of the sound card in the Sega. It really pushes the sound card in the Sega to the limit. It really sounds great. Now, you might be asking yourself, this game is so freaking weird, how did I miss it? It came out in 1995, and of course it was on the 32X, so if you didn't have the 32X attachment for your Sega Genesis, or if you were still sporting a Super Nintendo, or moved on to PlayStation 1, you probably missed it. There was also a lot of other great games that came out in 95. We're talking the very first Command & Conquer, Twisted Metal, Mortal Kombat 3. 95 was a great year for games, so it's very likely that Kolibri got lost in the shuffle, and you may not have noticed it back then. So, why are we talking about it today? Well, it's a very difficult game, and if you want a challenge, if you like classic games, this one is worth picking up. I don't think your classic gaming collection is complete without this one, mostly just because it's so weird. So that's Kolibri for the 32X. Check it out. If you find it at your classic video game store, pick it up. For more video game reviews like this one, as well as music, arts, and more, check out the Amplifier online, www.amplifier.bgdailynews.com. That's it for this edition of the Warp Zone. I'm Mellow Joe, and I'll see you next time.